While we're waiting with popcorn to find out how much Harry owes, yes, I've seen the early reports, but no official word as of the time of this recording. When I get official word, I'm going to be talking about it. Anyway, while we wait on that, I have to draw your eyes to something. Meghan went to a premiere for the movie that she and H are producers of, Cookie Queens. I came prepared with facts and figures ready to talk about this, but I'm just gonna drop a photo here and just let you know what we're in store for. You ready? Buckle up. Quite literally, where's your belt now? What in the expensive wrinkled mess is going on? Shout out to that one, friend of the channel. Oh my goodness gracious. We have so much to dive into, including the wrinkle, the messy, all of it. We have so much to get into. Yep, she wore this. People are talking about some of the answers she gave at this premiere, and we have lots to talk about. If you're new here, I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, and leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos. I sincerely appreciate that, and I appreciate all of you. Yeah, we're going to be looking at what the internet is saying about that premiere and about her answers and about that outfit and the really expensive everything that she wore. Nonsense as ever, right? But in the meantime, at the time of this recording, no official word. I've seen the preliminary report. Some people are saying, oh, yeah, we know how much he's going to owe. We don't know officially yet. I'm still waiting on that. Once I know for sure, I will be talking about it. I can't wait. In the meantime, let's talk Meghan. So yeah, she went to Cookie Queens. It would have been Tuesday evening, I believe, that she went to Cookie Queens to a premiere. I believe it was in Los Angeles. She answered some questions and people are talking about that. Before we get too far into this, I want to give a shout out as well to friend of the channel, Princess Carparkle. Hi, Princess Carparkle. If you're watching, I follow her on X, so check that out. But she's pulled some of Meghan's looks. Oh, goodness. Oh, what's happening here? Let's zoom in and take a look, shall we? Oh, it's such a disaster. It really is. I'm not just saying this because it's Meghan. I'm actually waiting for her to have a good outfit. In fact, it's almost statistically impossible to get it wrong this many times. And yet, here we are. All right, where to start? Shall we talk about the outfit cost? I think so too. So I did some Googling, and so I'm going to say a big fat allegedly because I'm not 100% sure, but based on what I can find here, I have the outfit number. So last night well, I'm recording this on Wednesday. Tuesday night, she stepped out in LA to Cookie Queens. Okay. So the outfit, I believe from what I can tell, is costing about $5,000. Oh my goodness gracious. She wore sandals. Why would you wear sandals with a suit? I don't know. Why does she wear sandals with a suit, but yet she doesn't wear sandals to a beach? I don't know. The sandals themselves cost about $1,100. They're Hermès. Sure. The shirts, I believe, let's see here. I think, oh, here we go. Okay. So the reports that I can find identify the cream and off-white double-breasted blazer. They think it's linen wool, double-faced, around $3,400. They think around $3,490. They think it might be Valentino. They're not sure. Okay. They think the shirt is Amani, which is about $120. The white pants, they believe, are Tracy James Upper Village white jeans for about $325. And again, this Hermès Santorini sandals go for about $1,100. So again, we are looking at around $5,000 before we even touch the jewelry to look this bad. You could give, I think, any one of us $5,000 and say, go pick out a wardrobe and come back with some really nice pieces. That shirt I wore yesterday, the green, I had so many questions asking me where I got that from and said it looked really nice. Do you want to know? Target. I got it from Target. I found it in the juniors department. I dressed it up a little bit with jewelry and I pinned a nice pin to it. So it just looks a little bit nicer. My point there is you don't have to spend a fortune to make it look nice. Just make sure the fit is right. Make sure the color suits you. Make sure, that you feel good in it. I don't know what's going on with this mess. Again, I don't pretend to be a fashion expert. Obviously, like I got this from Amazon. And I love it. I feel good in it. I think the color's nice. I'm magenta. It matches. There you go. But again, I don't know what's going on here. We're going to zoom in and look. The whites don't match each other. It's a wrinkled mess. Once again, we're tucked up to the boobs. I don't understand the Miami Vice jacket of it all. I really, really don't. The expense of it, I can't make sense out of. But don't worry, I have more pictures. Here you go. If you wanted to see, I can make it bigger. If you wanted to see what the sandals look like, there's the sandals. I know you want to see your feet again. Again, funny that she doesn't wear sandals to the beach. Does wear them to a premiere with a white suit. Sure. Yeah, I really don't understand. The pants, I think, are so bad. I've got a close-up of the bottom of her pants that you're just gonna have to see. Are you ready? Sorry. What is happening? Okay. Why? Why would anybody do this? If you're known to have really small, legs and ankles like that, why would you buy these pants that are 14 sizes too big in the legs? And then wear sandals with it and then cuff them up like that. I don't know. It's terrible. Make it stop. Did anybody watch Friends? I did. I loved it. Phoebe, remember? My eyes, my eyes. That's all I could think of. Okay, my eyes. So let's go back and talk about the premiere itself. Again, shout out to that one and a shout out to Princess Carparkle. Thank you guys so much for that. And I've got more reactions from the internet we're going to look at. But first, let's talk about the event itself. Whew. Meghan Markle. Okay, so again, they're reporting her first public appearance in months. What are we talking about? She's everywhere all the time. She's posting her appearances. She's everywhere. But anyway, so they're talking about, I think it's associated, maybe her first appearance in relation to Cookie Queens. I don't know. She participated in Q&A and she's talking about what the mental health expert himself, H, told her. I was thinking about something my husband, because he doesn't have a name. He's just my husband. My husband told me ages ago, we all go through experiences. Life is full of surprises. But he was a helicopter pilot in the British Army for 10 years. We'll talk about that. And sometimes on really hard days, he was like, my love, even if there's a storm happening, above the storm, the sun is always shining. And that's a perspective that only comes from zooming out a little bit. Oh, does it hurt your back to kiss your own ass like that? Because seriously, that man just loves me so much. He is so stupid because he can't even see what the rest of us see, which is he no longer has a name. He no longer has any kind of position except for to be her husband and the world revolves around her. And he's fine with it. So, enjoy the hell of your own making. What other choice does he have? I mean, we're literally in real time waiting for this judgment to see how much it's going to wipe them out. So we'll see. Anyway, I don't even know where to start with this. Shall we go back to the pants while we talk about it? I think so too. Oh, my eyes, my eyes. So, okay. Why always the wrinkled? I'm sorry. I have to start there. I know we're going to the meat and potatoes of the event, but I don't care. Why always wrinkled? It's a long running thing that I've talked about. I'm sorry. Why am I saying it like that? Let me try that again. Wrinkled. It's a long running observation, right? We've all talked about why. Does she own an iron? What's happening? Does her entourage not carry a steamer? And if you're just dead set on not ironing or not throwing things in the dryer or steamer or whatever, why do you wear these fabrics? Because there are fabrics that are made not to wrinkle so bad. This is not one of them. She never picks the right thing. She never picks the right fit. She never picks the right fabric. It never is tailored. It makes no sense. I can't make any sense of it. And every detail, the weather, it's always the wrong, she's wearing a sweater when it's hot. She's wearing shorts when it's cold. I can't make sense out of any of it. She wore that beach towel looking dress that was like strapless, or maybe it had just a bikini strap. I don't know. Remember when she was with the royal family, when she was caught scratching cash and prizes, when it was November in London. There's just things like that stick with me. And I understand formal wear. Sometimes you dress up and it doesn't matter. But we often see her wear the wrong thing. We saw her wearing wool in August in California when she was trying to sell the stickers. That sticks with me too. Harry and Meghan are executive producers on this Cookie Queens, and they're just that via Archwell. it is my opinion that they just threw money at it because I think we found out that they got involved, I'll say allegedly, got involved after it was already done, right? Or pretty much made. It was just kind of slap your name on it, do some press. Look at me. Here's something to do. Here you go. Oh, could you imagine having worked on a project and then find out Meghan slapped her name on it? I'd just be like, no, you're gonna tank it. Don't mess with it. It's like the girl that wrote that book by the lake or at the lake house, whatever it is. And then they get a hold of it and tank it and it doesn't go anywhere. And now I think the project is shelved. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Meet me at the lake. It's just everything they touch goes to you know where. But so it's got a limited theatrical release on August 7th. There's no box office data yet. We'll see what happens. That Harry in 10 years line. Yes, I get that that's the party line because he was with the British Army, I believe, for 10 years. What was it? 2005 to 2015. I don't know that he was a helicopter. I think that's been widely disputed about the pilot of it all. I'll let you decide what's true and what's not, but I don't know that I believe that. I think what's interesting is that it's more of always writing the coattails. It's like the selective nostalgia of it all, right? It's lean on his service when it helps their brand, but then the rest of the time it's about their grievances and pivots, you know? So I just think that's interesting and part of a broader pattern with the two of them. I'm trying to think what else did I read about this? It's just another low effort public appearance. I think that she's trying to do anything. She's scrambling right now for attention because Harry's about to get it in real time when we find out about this case and how much is owed. Oh, I can't wait. I'll be here to talk about when we find out. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. But I wanted you to see it, and I want to show you some of the reactions to it because as you can imagine, people are absolutely cracking up about this look, if you will. Let's take a look at the look and see what people are saying about the look. All right, Fee says she knows the engagement ring hasn't been seen in months. She's loving it. Just another attention-seeking issue she's planned. She's done this before. Remember, she went a long time. What was it? It was between like 6 months and maybe a year. I can't remember, a couple of years ago where she wasn't seen with it and people talked about it. People were wondering if it's there's speculation that did she sell it or something about the Welsh gold or something. And I don't know. I don't know about all that, but I know she's wearing a big fat ring. On the other hand, I don't know about this premiere, but recently we've seen it. And so I wonder, she does this though to get people talking. Can you imagine being so, what's the word, boring, vapid, whatever you want to say, that you have to resort to wearing or not wearing pieces of jewelry to get people talking about you? I think that's pretty funny. Let's see here. Continuing on, DMW says she paid $500 for a Brazilian blowout before they're completely broke in 14 days. For the flockers that don't know about that, I've never had one of those, but it's, I believe if you have curly hair, it blows. It's a way to, does it keep it straight for a little bit longer? I can't remember, something like that. Why don't her pants match the color of her jacket? I don't know. Why doesn't the t-shirt match either? I don't know. I really don't. Can it be called, because they were billing it as monochromatic? Is it even that? Because it's kind of all over the place and it's a mess. They never do. That's right, Princess Carparkle. She never does. Never matches. What's the line behind Meghan? That Girl Scouts want nothing to do with the movie? Ooh, ox. Yeah, I think that's interesting too. I noticed the same. There's that line above her head there that talks about lack of affiliation. Isn't that interesting? I don't know. All right. She's been pushing her sleeves up for a while, hoping it would be a trend, kind of like making fetch happen. She's been pushing her sleeves up. She's been wearing pants up under the top area. She does a lot of weird things that I really can't explain. It's actually the least weird thing she does. I don't know. Is there like a 6-inch turn up on those appalling cream trousers? Yeah, there is. And I would say, is it because of the height? But if so, why would you wear those pants? I don't know. I feel like I'm yelling, why would you wear those pants? I don't know. I really don't. It's just to me, it's more emphasis of the lack of fit because they're giant pants. Oh, they're so bad. And I'm sorry, but the sandals look so bad with those. Why would you do that? I know. I'm asking reasonable questions, and I don't think that applies to her. So I don't know. Don't know the answer. So she decided to use sandals now, not the beach. That's right. Exactly. It wouldn't shock me if she took $1,100 sandals to the beach. She would do that. But yeah, it is funny. It's not lost on me that she wore sandals now, but to the beach, not so much. It's so funny to me too that that's something that the squatties latched onto. It's hot in the sand. Okay, fine. But it's just funny. It was more than that. She chose to post that picture with the shoes on. She chose to post her rear, and then she's surprised, or they're surprised people are talking about it. That's what happens when you post. What do you expect? You want the world to look at you, but you don't. I mean, therein lies Harry and Meghan. You want the world to look at you, but you don't want them to have any opinion whatsoever. It's so bizarre. You want to control everything. Something's just off. Yeah. So just standard Harkle. Absolutely. Yep. Agree. Shame she did not bring little Betty. I thought this was such a good point. Shame she didn't bring her daughter, whatever you decide is happening there. I'm sure she would have had fun watching a film about Girl Scouts and cookies. You would think, but never. Baseball games, never. I'm surprised those kids got to go to the beach. Never. They might accidentally steal attention. She appears wrinkled AF, sleeves pushed up. Absolutely agree. Oh, there's a funny picture somebody had here. Again, shout out to that one for this. Here you go. Ms. Beaverhausen. I love that name so much. Inspired by Leif Garrett collection. I could not stop laughing about this. Yeah, nailed it. There you go. Although his are actually fitted. So I don't know what's going on. I think he's looking better and less wrinkled than she. Oh, God, what's happening there? I cannot believe the words I'm about to say, but I'm going to say them. What's going on in the crotchal region? Why? Why is it always that? Why is the crotchal region always this? It's a wrinkled mess. It's a disaster. I cannot make sense out of it. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. Oh my goodness. It's not hard for her to stop buying high-waisted pants. She only has to stick with mid-rise. Even a lower rise will work for her short-waisted body. That's what I say. All of us have bodies. I'm not trying to body shame. We all have weirdness. I say that every time. We all have weird bodies. Nobody's uniform. I get that. But there are things we can do. There are tricks. There are things that we can do to look better. I know I have the opposite problem. I am over 6 feet tall, so everything hits me like high waters. But I sure as shit am not going to wear bell bottoms or flared bottoms because I know that it's going to look like a Christmas tree, like out and then back in at my leg. Why would I do that? Meghan has no concept of what looks good on her. She has some sort of magic mirror or something where she thinks everything looks good on her. I really have no idea. I don't know. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy to have that much money or at one point have that much money and not have some sort of stylist situation. If she does, then the stylist needs some help. I don't know. The stylist must be Marcus or something. I don't know. I really don't. My goodness. So much going on there. Wrinkled, ill-fitting, mismatched creams. Of course, it's Meghan Markle. So they could figure out it's Meghan Markle just based on the wrinkled torso. I think that's really funny. But there's those comments. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. And that's what she's up to. You can definitely let me know your thoughts on this and whatever else you want to let me know your thoughts on. Again, we are looking forward to seeing what happens with H in this case. I can't wait. As soon as we get information, I will jump on and try to record if I'm around, or as soon as I can. So look back, check back, whatever it is. Thank you to everybody who was so wonderful and so kind to me. I have had 1 million comments saying congratulations because I hit 5 million views in 28 days. I cannot even believe it. I'm so excited. And that is truly and humbly and honestly because of each one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who's hit the hype. Thank you to everybody who comments. Thank you to everybody who leaves me thumbs up. It's because of you that I've hit this. And I'm so excited about that. I truly am. Now, I pulled some of your comments for What's the goosip? So thank you to everybody who leaves me such wonderful, kind comments. If you haven't been featured yet, keep checking back and maybe you'll be featured soon. Keep leaving me comments and you might be picked for an upcoming episode of What's the Goosip. So let's see what you guys are talking about. A lot of it had to do with that video I just posted with the tongue out. I want to do it, but I'm not going to because it's disgusting. Where Meghan had her tongue out, which by the way, I had the funniest, hold on, I might still have it. Bear with. I'm so sorry. I should have had this ready to go. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I had this picture posted and I had one of her mediocre mafia in the comments saying that clearly this photo was edited. And what's funny is it's not at all. So then what? What are you going to say now? That's the funny part is I can't possibly, first of all, I don't know how to edit photos. Second of all, I can't do anything funnier to her pictures than she can do herself. She does this to herself. Nobody sets her up to fail. That's the funniest part. We are not putting words in her mouth. We are not editing photos. She poses like this. And then people say it's edited. No, that's just her. That's how she is. So then what? You're basically making fun of your friend there, squatties. Anyway, I think that's so funny, but a lot of people are still reacting to that. So let me read you some of your comments because they are priceless. Here we go. Starting with Martha. Hi, Martha. Is it Stancil? 6188 says, I tried that, talking about the tongue out thing. Geez, it's so strange. How does she do that? Okay, let's do a homework assignment right now. I'm not doing it on camera because hello, not doing it. But try to eat like that. Try to take one bite of anything like that, tongue first. Believe me, I tried it just to see. Even with like a lollipop, I'm not going in it tongue first. That thing's going in my mouth. That's what she said. No, but seriously, like it doesn't make any sense. Even with ice cream, it's not tongue first. Most adults don't eat like that. I find that so bizarre. I really do. All right. Thank you for that, Martha. And then I have, let's see here. The next comment is from Lou Ann. Is it Defonso? Hi, Lou Ann. The only momentum she has is swirling around the bowl. So this is based on that article I found that I believe Meghan's putting out, her PR is putting out, saying that she's now getting momentum because she's got that Emmy nom or because she was on MasterChef or whatever. The only momentum she has is swirling around the bowl as she's flushed. It's what's done to that. You don't keep it around to stink up the environment. That made me laugh so hard. Thank you, Luann, for that. And thank you, Luann, for your very kind, wonderful comments. Thank you to everybody who wrote me such nice things about the 5 million and for hyping. I appreciate that more than I can possibly say. It's truly because of you all that I'm able to do things like that. Otherwise, I'd just be here yelling into a microphone at myself. So thank you, which I did do for the first couple of years. Here we go. Shout out to Linda Barrett, 5631. Hello, Linda. 5 million. Holy moly. Congratulations. Linda, holy moly. It's because of support like yours and like all of yours. Thank you so much. I love the emojis you picked. I always check. It's so funny. I'm trying to match names with comments and personality. So I try to learn you guys and I look at what emojis you post and they make me smile. So thank you so much. Allison McNamara says, I would give you an Emmy. Oh, thank you. Way before the Meg. I thought you needed to have some fans and you have way more viewers. Oh, thank you. I would watch you every day. Wait, I do watch you and enjoy your show. I nominate you for the Golden Goose Award. Thanks. Well, here we go. Ready? I would like to accept this award on behalf of the flock, whom I love so much. Thank you, Allison. Thank you to everybody who supports me. You guys are the wind beneath my goosey wings. There you go. There's my speech. Also, Greg Davis, call me. All right. There's my speech. How did that go? Oh, goodness. All right. This one is from Jeanette Underwood. Hi, Jeanette. Jen, did you notice the advertisement for a TV show, The Traitors, with its logo in the top right corner? Yes, I did. So appropriate. So what Jeanette, thank you so much for pointing that out. I meant to say that. It's talking about is when has no surprise call Meghan on MasterChef, it said traitors on the screen, and that is so funny. I know it's talking about that show. Don't care. That is perfection. I love it. Traders, absolutely. That is advertising perfection. I love it so much. That's going to do it for What's the Goosip and for me. Thank you so much for everything. I am a very happy, very excited goose. You guys are wonderful. I've completed 5 chapters of my book. I'm so excited. It's going so well. I'm such a happy goose. So I'm making progress. It's going well. Like I said, this is more of a workbook type thing, and I'm just so excited. It's just pouring out of me. I'm so inspired right now, and so many of you had said I'm glowing. It's because of you all. I'm so happy. Thank you for everything. You're so wonderful. You've got me inspired and feeling so good, and I can't wait to get it done and released. So I'll let you know when that happens. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being so wonderful. Thank you for your kind words and your messages. You have no idea how much you truly mean to me. Truly. Seriously, from the bottom of my goosey heart, you make every day brighter. Thank you for that. That's going to do it for me. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello. Okay, so I tried something new today. Look, these are different, aren't they? They're kind of weird, kind of cool. I can't decide. Kind of fun. I found these and I thought they're cool. So I only have the one piercing. And when I was younger, I had this piercing that hurts. So I gotta check it out. But I just have the one piercing. So it pierces and then it clips right there. Isn't that kind of cool? I thought it was kind of fun and different. I don't know. Look at me being all edgy. At least I didn't wear giant pants that are cuffed 10 feet. My God, how long would those pants have to be? Seriously, everything hits me like high waters, way up the shin. So I can't even imagine. I have the opposite problem of Meghan. But again, I'm aware that I have an issue, like we all do, with fit and stuff. And there's tips and tricks you can do. I just don't understand her at all. I really don't. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. If you stay tuned this long, comment below, what award are you giving yourself? You can name it anything. It can be an existing award. It can be anything. Let me know. Since those two like to give themselves an award, you go ahead and give yourself an award. And if you want to write a little speech, I welcome that too. All right, that's going to do it for me. Keep commenting and you might be picked for What's the Goose Up. If you haven't been picked, please don't take it personally. I get so many comments that I love so much. It's so hard for me to pick. I love them all. I truly do. And I try to respond to as many as I possibly can. You don't know how much they make my day. I love them. I read them and they mean the world to me. All right, take care of yourself. Stay healthy. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.